What's going on, Matt Moore here. I got my friend Noah Watry with me. We're talking about his book, The Game of Life in Poker, the lessons I learned on and off the felt. We're talking about Chapter 10, She's Back. This one really dives into your personal life. We're talking about your job a little bit more in school. And we're seeing a little bit more of the internal struggle. Mm-hmm. Do you want to kind of go on that a little bit for us?
Yeah. This chapter, there's actually no poker really talked about at all in it. It's more so Rose is out. She's back, as it alludes to. And then, like we mentioned in the previous chapter, another test. So now it's test time. Did I pass or did I fail? I failed. She went back to her old ways. I unfortunately tried to hold the line, could not. Was right back into things with her. I don't get into too many specifics as far as what we did, what went on, where I was, who I was with, things I've seen, things I was a part of. And I think I even mentioned in the book, I'll have to take to my grave. Not proud of it. Don't even like talking about it, but it's in the book, so it's based on my life. So that's what the book is for, on and off the felt. And then as far as school's concerned, a little bit, still kind of discussing getting back in. I know I had dropped out, went back. Should I drop out again? So it's just kind of a back and forth. And then unfortunately ended up missing the championship tournaments for the first seasons of EWP and Skybox. I know there was one that I skipped out on you, and I still hate myself for it. Still feel guilty about it. I didn't even get to finish up the seasons in EWP or Skybox, so I don't even know how they ended up with who won or where I placed as far as their leaderboard or anything like that. So it was just another rough patch that I unfortunately did upon myself. And you do the crime, you do the time.
It is really tough, but that's what I love about this book so much is it can also be just a warning for other people, or just, or even for people to sympathize or empathize that have been there themselves. You're human, we're human, and that struggle as well. Mm-hmm. As much as you try to play poker perfectly, or live life perfectly, it's just, we make mistakes, and sometimes they spiral, and you're along for the ride, and it feels like fate maybe has a lot to do with it, and that can be really tough, even as a friend to watch, and you're still want you to make your own choices and live your life, right? But I can't hold you down. But you want one thing too, and it's even like a brother to me, but that's kind of how you learn too, so.
And on that point, I mean, we're both men. You both have to stand by your own decisions in life.
Yeah.
But still, if they're there to pick each other up, you've always done that for me. Always, always, always. But yeah, that's just kind of where things are with Rose in that point in the book, and then we just kind of start to move on from that though. And then how I mentioned having to get my life back in order, kind of learning these hard lessons, brought upon myself 100%. I'm a man, got to stand by my own decisions, whether I'm swayed or not. I still go out and live and act that way. So you got to deal with it. But again, then at the end, I kind of mentioned how that escape became poker. And it's like, why not just go back to doing what you love? Just get your mind off everything else. Get your life back again, but get it back. And I kind of mentioned how I was looking forward to an actual new season of EWP and Skybox, and really wanting to come back with a vengeance, and just kind of to show really what I'm made of, and just be that comeback kid, baby.
Yeah, I'm excited to kind of dive into the stretch of it, because we're really, really getting there with it. I like it.
Sounds good. What's our lesson? All right, 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second.
1 second. Good time to plug the book. Just show you what it looks like.
It's real.
It is real. It's a legit, actual poker book.
I wrote the foreword.
And a life book. But Chapter 10's lesson: people can change for the better, but they have to want it for themselves.
Good one.
All right.
Thanks for checking this one out. Have a good one.